Hello, parents. Welcome to your students' woodshop class, which is going to be looking a little different this year. I'm Mr. Gasser, and unfortunately, we can't use this awesome space that we have right now, so we are doing some virtual woodshop stuff. And I'd like to kind of show you around here about what your students are doing in class here. So this is our web page, and there's a whole lot of information on here. So I will be giving you a quick little tour and kind of giving you the rundown of what your students will be doing each day in class. So the big question is, how are students doing virtual distance learning woodshop? So we are designing a whole lot of things in this software called Onshape, which is a CAD program. And students are going to be designing things to be laser cut out, like little boxes like this. Some of you may have seen some tops coming home, so like little spinning tops or little interlocking designs. So students are going to be getting creative a little bit and making some things using some of the same principles of woodshop and woodworking, but doing it all in this design software. And I'll show you what that looks like right now. So this is some like very professional CAD software that engineers and machinists will actually use to design things. You can see here's the box design I was just showing you. But there's going to be a couple things I'd like to show you of how the class is organized each day for the students. So here is our main web page, and each day we have a separate link or subpage in this web page that kind of shows you the agenda for the day. So if your student ever misses class, you can see what they missed and what projects they're working on, the objective, and then some vocabulary as well. As we come down here, there's going to be a word of the day. So these are typically the tools that we're using within the Onshape CAD design software. And then we have a little warm-up. And there you can see I was slicing up some logs. We were talking about that just the other day. So if you have any questions, there's going to be a lot of information you can always come here to find. And there's going to be the parent zone right there, which you can get some information in as well. But each day when they come in on that warm-up, you will be seeing the students will be saying, a little warm-up. And we have this Google Slides document that each student will be filling out, and they are going to be putting their answers in here, and that will allow me to see those. I know some of the students have been having some issues with their internet being a little slow, so it's perfectly all right for students for this part of the class to be writing on a normal sheet of paper, and I've been showing them how they can take a photo of their work and insert it here. So even if their internet's slow or anything like that, they can still get their work done, even if they have to take that photo at a later point in time. So how the class has been broken up each day is we do the little warm-up and we have a discussion about it each day, and then we get to work on some projects and design some really cool stuff. And then at the end of the day, we do this little thing we call the daily work log. And I'll show that to you right now. And this is a way for the students to show what they were getting done each day. And that is this document right here. And that first slide is an example. So that's what if you're helping them out with this document, it should hopefully be looking something like this. You will see they'll take a screenshot of their progress and how they changed their project each day. They're going to be writing a little bit about what they did on their project, hopefully using some of these vocab terms that you will have down here that they'll be listing. And then they're talking about also what issues they had We'll see that a little better on this next slide. What issues they had and how they overcame those issues and problems. So again, if students are having issues with the internet, they can always write this on a normal sheet of paper and take a photo of it and add it here. So the main question I've been getting from students and parents lately is how to make up work. So there's even a slide here, or excuse me, a page on our web page that will help students out with that and help you out with that if you want to give some guidance to your student there. And we are going to be, if you miss some work, or they miss some work, excuse me, they can always add an extra slide to any of these documents and type their answers in to this extra slide. So this page will really explain all that, and I'm even going to be adding a video for all that. So that is the main breakdown of how we're going to be running the class each day. And the grades for your students are going to be primarily made up of the warm-up and this daily work log. Occasionally, we're going to be having little quizzes. Most of those quizzes are related to measuring. So we're going to be practicing using a ruler quite a bit and understanding what the fractions of an inch and are on that ruler and how to read those and use those. And then we're going to be able to apply all those fractions and decimals that we learn by measuring in our projects, so that when we are making things the right size over here in our designs, they come out fitting together properly. We are trying to make this as hands-on for our students as possible, even though we're not actually in person here. So if you have not seen some projects from your students yet, and they're making some very cool stuff, they are able to come pick these things up before school, during lunch, and after school. And I would love to meet them briefly outside my classroom right here. You can see where they are going to be picking that up, and they can assemble some of these things at home and show you what they've been doing in class. I am super excited to be teaching woodshop here at Mount Baker. This is my first year here. I just moved back to Washington. And I hope that helps you kind of understand what's going on in woodshop class here as we do this distance learning. And feel free to email me if there's any other questions you have, and I will hopefully hear from you soon. Have a nice day.